I'm scared of moths.
You're scared of them.
But I love butterflies.
You've got a massive, great big stamp of one and you're scared of one.
Well, I wanted something a bit... Everyone does butterflies, don't they?
Yeah.
Not many people do moths, but it can be coloured up to look like a butterfly as well.
I think it's good. Is Silence of the Lambs literally like your worst film ever then to watch because of all the moths in it?
I think I only watched it once when I probably was too young to watch it.
Probably very wise. Don't watch it again. If you'd like to give this, you've got imagination on there, you've got create on there as well. We've got the word dreams, so you can manifest your dreams. You've got your little corner panel there as well, and your flourishes too. I think that's fab. That I love. I mean, there's something quite gothic about that as well.
Yeah, so the lady that drew the stamps, Julie Stafford, I think she loves that sort of thing. And she really has put her own personality into the stamps.
I love it. And another sample. Complete angel policy with you, Simon, as well. With Pearly Winks, you can make what you like, yes? Which is always good. If you want to go for that one, HQ 8147 is your item. Go for Amorosa. It's Spanish for loving. Now you know. So if you'd like to see, every day's a school day. If you'd like to go for that. Oh, can I just show these as well? Sorry, I didn't show these samples, and they are gorgeous. That's using the bee. That's using the moth, of course. They're from Amorosa. And both cards actually, and that's a perfect example of the starter kit.
That was yes. So that's one of the bigger stamps that I've used on the stamper ring element. So you can see you can go really big on it as well.
I love that.
You don't need to just do tiny little wreaths. Let's
give you the details of that starter kit again, because that's going to allow you to do these wreaths. Any stamp that fits that system, you can literally then do 360 degrees. I just think it's brilliant. It really is. GS8193. Now, we're nearly coming towards the end of this hour, but Simon and I were together at the start of the day, which seems like 3 million years ago now, doesn't it?
Yeah.
When we were playing with Carson the crab and the whale and the shark and all of that. We had Sydney the seahorse, yes, ready to have his babies, all of that. Well, literally, those rotating stencils we have got in a fabulous bundle. Is that bundle exclusive to us here as well?
At the moment, yes.
Fabulous, thank you very much. You get 5 of the stencils for free, and also as a pre-birthday treat, Simon has stuck in some extra stencils as well. Do we have pictures of all the bits and pieces that we're going to get? Because you literally get 10 under-the-sea creatures, which is brilliant. Here they are. Now, let me see if I can remember. Admin list. You are getting Sydney Seahorse, Oscar Octopus, Carson the Crab, Dion the Dolphin, Jessie Jellyfish, Orion Orca, Tilly the Turtle, Samuel Shark, Sebastian Starfish, and William Whale. There you go. It's a good name to have, isn't it? William Whale. So you also get, on top of those there is rotating stencils, which will work perfect with your starter kit. You're also going to get your background stencil. Do we have a little picture of that? You can buy it separately for about $10.99, if I remember rightly. But you've got that included in the collection. And then also we've got some words. Have you got them there, Simon? Oh, yes. These are the best words ever. I'm coming back. Look. Why have a splish without a splash? And if you're going to have those, you might as well have a splosh. Look, you've got all 3 of those, splish, splash, splosh. They are included as well. All of that should be £142 something, but it's down to £74.98. So a reduction of, is that about 40? Thank you, Simon. 47% off the price there. £74.98, but look, we have got our split pay. Andy Love, do we charge people to use split pay here at HobbyMaker?
We certainly don't, Nigel.
We certainly don't. That would just be foolish, would it not? Yes, so you don't get charged for using split pay. Also, there's no interest on it either, which is brilliant. So 3 payments is all you need to use. So £24.99 today plus your P&P if you've not already paid that with another order. And then, of course, £24.99 in a month, and then 1 in 2 months' time as well. Simon, can I say thank you?
Thank you.
Have you got one little last thing you want to show?
I was just going to show that
even though it's small... Yeah, let's do it. Let's go out with the micro.
So I've got the micro. I've got quite a big stamp on there, the Amorosa stamp. And I just want to show that even though it's small, you don't need to use your tiny stamps with it. You can still use the bigger stamps as well.
This is from the Amorosa, the fabulous moth.
Amorosa. And then
if you do want your micro, by the way, over-allocating. More people have got this in the baskets than we actually have stock of now.
Pressure tool.
Oh, that's perfect.
And it is literally a perfect impression.
It is, isn't it? The detail is incredible. And that pressure tool makes life so much easier.
It does, especially if you've got dexterity problems.
Yes, absolutely. Like I cannot agree more. Thank you. I've had a joyous time today with you, Simon, doing all of these. Just to remind you on these, if you do want to go for them, they are individually available. The gold, the silver, the blue and the pink. It's entirely up to you which one you go for. I would not be able to split them up. I would want them all. Simon, when are you back?
Next month.
There you go, next month. We can't narrow it down more than that.
I think it's the 15th
of April.
April, yeah, because we go away at the beginning of April and we'll be back just before the show.
Thank you for your life history. I love that. Thank you very much indeed. It has been a joy. Simon is back in April the 15th. We think I will be back tomorrow. I'm back at about 2 o'clock, but don't forget all of the action starts tomorrow on HobbyMaker at 8 a.m. because it is the birthday starting tomorrow. Double trouble in the house of HobbyMaker. But we do have still some birthday treats or pre-birthday treats today with our very own double trouble. Mr. Andy Love and Hayley from the Dreamies. Yes, it's all coming out after the break. But from me, Nigel May, I will see you tomorrow. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.
Never miss a show by watching on the go with our brand new HobbyMaker app. Head over to your app store now and search HobbyMaker and simply download it to your smartphone or tablet. You can watch the shows live and see your favourite presenters and guests. Click on the Today's button to shop all of the products that are featured in today's show. Want to know what's hot? Then click here to see today's bestsellers and highlights. Have you missed a show or want to watch one back? Then click the schedule button and you can go back 7 days to watch and shop, and you can also see what's coming up over the next 7 days. Want to say hello or ask a question to our guests? Then send a message to the studio. You can also keep in touch with all the latest news, events, product launches and much more by clicking here for our social media pages. So never miss a show by watching on the go with our brand new HobbyMaker app.
Shopping with HobbyMaker couldn't be easier. You can shop via our website at www.hobbymaker.co.uk, where you can watch our live shows and see all the products from that day. We also have a huge amount of products on our website, from your craft room essentials to paper, tools, cutting machines and much more. You can download and shop on the go with our HobbyMaker app. Simply head over to your app store and search HobbyMaker. Alternatively, you can call our UK-based call centre 24 hours a day on 0800 001 4433. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker. Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
Here at HobbyMaker, we only charge 1 P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and checkout and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the new gift card from HobbyMaker at hobbymaker.co.uk. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says gift cards, click and you'll be taken to the right place. Decide between posting the card or delivery by email, and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the HobbyMaker gift card? Get ready for an epic celebration as HobbyMaker's second birthday kicks off this Monday with a bang. We're extending our hours on Monday, starting early at 8 a.m. right the way through until 8 p.m. And we're starting the celebrations with amazing brands you know and love, including American Crafts, Santangle, Sizzix, Hunky Dory, Crafter's Companion and Paper Dynamics. And that's not all. Join us for endless fun, lots of games and, of course, cake. Don't miss out on the festivities. Mark your calendar for a week filled full of creativity to celebrate HobbyMaker's second birthday. Monday, 8 a.m.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome once again to HobbyMaker. Thank you to Nigel and to Simon for the previous show. My name is Andy, in case Andy... What's that, Andy? Who's Andy? My name's Andy. It's been a few changes. I won't go into it. No, my name is Andy. Thank you very much for joining us. If you're tuning in to see Hayley, unfortunately couldn't make today. She'll be back later on next week. She sends her apologies. So you've got me, I'm afraid. But
You meant me.
Pardon?
I was going to say I'm here.
No, not
What
you.
are you
No.
saying I'm not here?
Haley's not here today. I've decided it's just going to be my show. That's what I've decided. No, Hayley Bignell, of course, is here from Dreamy. It's the most important part of the equation. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Are you?
Good, not too bad. Thank you very much for joining us.
That's all right. Thanks for having me.
All right, now listen, first thing I'll say is we've got some brand new items. We've also got some exclusives on this show, haven't we?
Yeah.
Which is always very, very exciting, a brand new collection. So my advice is, you know what happens often with the Dreamy shows? They get very, very busy. So what our producer Ellie has done, she's put everything available on the website right now, so you can get headed and you can browse through. Now, one thing, in fact, there they are right now, there you go. Whenever I say anything, they have to show pictorial evidence to prove that I'm not telling fibs. But there you'll see everything we've got available for you on this show. Chalkboard sentiments, they're new. We've also got some brilliant value for money stamps and die bundles as well. So you can check those out at your leisure, of course, as long as the stock lasts, because we don't have a huge amount of stock. Now, the one thing that I will share about Hayley, having worked with Hayley for a number of years, you are one of the most organised guests that we work with. Hayley comes with a list. She knows exactly what the demos are going to be, and she's not just, she's done this because she's thinking exactly what it is that you would like to see. So the way we're going to do these shows, because we're here for 2 hours, is that we are going to give you like a shopping list before the demo, then we'll recap and we'll check in as we go, okay? Because I know you've got potentially 6 demos, is that right?
I have, yes.
We're going to try to get all 6 demos in all 2 hours of this show, of course, okay? All right, so listen, so let's start off first of all with, well, what we have is we have a complete collection, but we're going to break it down first of all in terms of the individuals. So we're going to start off first of all, we have a multi-buy available on sentiment pads. Now, if you have a look at the front here, you'll see that they're 2 small serving suggestions. Now, that's not the actual size, is it?
No, they're 4x4 in size, so that is literally just like a snippet so you can see what's in your pad.
Okay.
But they're all double-sided as well, and you can see they've got that nice chalkboard effect in the background.
So let's take a closer look at the actual sizes. So this is a multi-buy, we can go for 2 of them, but they are including the larger bundle as well. So give you a quick sneak look at these. So why this particular style? I'm a big fan of the chalkboard style. Why did you go for it in this one?
Well, it started with the black and gold paper pad.
Right.
So I launched this, it must be November or something last year, and every show, it's the one pad that everyone says, can you show us that one?
Okay.
Can you show us that? Even if it's not on the show, can you show us it?
Okay.
So it's something that has been repeated, and a lot of the time, I find when I'm using the black and gold, I'm sort of like, I don't want to bring white into it.
Okay.
So I wanted something that is white on chalkboard.
Right,
so then when I'm doing a sentiment or something like that, I've not really got too much white going on the card. It's
Sure.
all themed and it's all chalkboard black, sort of.
I think what it also does as well, it automatically makes the sentiment pop.
Yeah,
it
absolutely.
stands out straight away, even from a distant shot close right now. But even when you start to look at some of the finished examples that Hayley's brought in, you'll see how these really, really do stand out. So I'm not going to flick through all of them. I'm just going to give you a flavour here. These are sentiments. This is if you just want to go for the sentiments on their own. They are available as a set of 2. We'll have a look at those as we go. Available at £12.99. Now, even though they are part of the larger bundle, I anticipate you're going to want more of these.
Yeah, that's it. Especially, even though they match the paper pads, you can put those with anything.
Absolutely.
You know, maybe you bring in a hunky-dory kit, or you bring in some of your Pearlywink stamps or something like that, and you can bring in everything, and these are just literally your focal point. Or if you want to maybe do a little strip across the board, maybe you want to chop all the little words up, you can do so much with them, but they are just, for me, a staple. I'm going to use these all the time.
All the demos. Okay, lovely. So that's why we're going to get the details in early. So that's just, I'll give you, I've shown you about half of one of them. You're getting 2 of them in there for £12.99. So that is VB2712. VB2712. Now, you did mention the black and gold mulberry pad. So I'll tell you what, you've got the example of it just at the front here. But we've got one open for us, thank you.
Yeah.
Just so we can start to take a look. Now, you mentioned before that this one always proves popular. Why do you think that is?
I think it's because it's something a bit different for us as well. Like, I was making a card this morning and I was using my usual pinks and I was just like, this is such a contrast to the black and gold pad. It's so out of the ordinary for what we usually do. It's a bit more bold and, yeah, that's it. It is a really nice one to then work with. But if you think maybe you do bring in your pinks and you want to lighten it up a bit, you've got so many solid black designs in there, the spots, your script and the stripes and stuff, that it will just work easily with most things. Plus you also get your blank chalkboard, so if you want to heat emboss in white on there, you can then maybe do an image on it or something like that and tie that in then with the sentiments. But we had Georgina, a producer, come back that I've not worked with for ages, and she just looked at it and she said, that is so not you.
Right, okay,
It's so out of what you usually do.
Yeah.
And I think that was the appeal for a lot of people, that it is bold.
But I think, looking at what we've got available on the show, I think everything you bought in the show, which is very traditional broomies, I think will marry this very, very nicely.
Yeah, that's it.
All right, already busy on the website for this. Joanna's gone for 3 of these already. So again, we'll get to that multi-bar in just a couple of seconds as an example of how you can utilise those with maybe items you've already got. So to complement this, we also have another collection. Now, this is entitled Black and Mulberry.
Yeah, so this one's completely brand new.
Right, okay.
So we wanted to, well, I wanted to bring in more of a dark pop of colour in there. So bringing in the purples, it still works really nicely. But then if you bring in your silver mirror board,
oh, nice.
Like, so you've just got black and silver almost with the pop of purple, it really does set it off. And it just highlights then the designs almost. But in each of the pads you have got florals, so it's not just your basic black sort of designs in there. And it is that nice pop of colour. You've also got a really deep purple, like watercolour background in this one as well. So if you are framing it, you have got a nice solid colour to go in that one, yeah.
Oh, now then, look at that.
Yeah.
That's a bit special, isn't it? Lovely. It kind of, do you know what I love about items like this? It kind of, people might always think it's come like that. It looks like something you've created yourself.
Yeah.
It couldn't be easier to watch HobbyMaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview, on our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go.
Our UK-based call centre is always on hand to assist you 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
HobbyMakers is our 2nd birthday, which means it's going to be double trouble from the 4th to the 10th of March.
We will have a week of exclusive launches, brand new suppliers and double trouble deals.
And we're live 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday, with prizes, games, pin badges and more.
So tune in for HobbyMaker's 2nd birthday, launching this Monday at 8 a.m. Not till next year.
When you purchase anything on HobbyMaker, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee, meaning that you can shop with confidence. Happy shopping with HobbyMaker.
Are you having trouble finding the perfect gift? Then why not treat them to the new gift card from HobbyMaker at hobbymaker.co.uk. Simply scroll down to the bottom where it says gift cards, click and you'll be taken to the right place. Decide between posting the card or delivery by email and then decide how much you want to add. You choose the value. So what do you get the crafter that's got everything? Why not treat yourself or them to the HobbyMaker gift card?
Good afternoon and welcome to HobbyMaker. My name is Nigel May. There is a hand there. You will find out who that is in a moment. Don't you worry, you carry on. Welcome. This is wrong, by the way. Let's get that off straight away. There you go. It's HobbyMaker. How are you doing? welcome to Sunday. It's going to be a busy day because, of course, it's one day till our birthday, which is very exciting. We've actually got pre-birthday treats on each and every show. You'll find out what's going on there in a moment. You've got pre-birthday treats on each and every show today, which is very, very exciting. All of the shows that you see today will not be repeated throughout the birthday as well. So if you are thinking, I'll wait till birthday tomorrow, which is going to be exciting because we do start at 8 a.m. tomorrow morning, which is very exciting. We're actually on there for 12 hours tomorrow. Can't wait. It's brilliant. It's quite a day, let me tell you. But today is quite a day as well. I'm going to get my specs on to read all of the glorious things. Oh, hello. All the glorious things that are coming our way today. Let's have a look. I'm with you right the way through until 6 o'clock today. I've got a little bit of an extra hour today. 2 of those hours are with the fabulous Simon from Pearlywinks. You just saw his arm. You can see the rest of him in a bit, including his brand new crystally knobby tools. They are just fabulous. Oh, do you want a quick flash? Go on. Look at these. More of that in a moment, but they are so exciting. I love it. I've said this before, but Pearlywinks do the best knobs in the business. They really do. Right.
Your experience with HobbyMaker, and I'm well aware I'm here, so you can only say nice things. But what is it that you like, and what do you think that your customers like about HobbyMaker?
Do you know, I think the first time I ever came here, there was paint pots everywhere, and there was lots of things going on, and there was walls up, and you know, that kind of thing. But I think it was so progressive, and I think that's the thing. Everybody sort of was keen to get going and keen to do something, and I could see that movement was happening, or even before you went on air. Okay. And then it's not changed. It's not been any different. And you come up with an idea. Sometimes you do. Sometimes I do. The crazy ideas. And we go, do you know, we'll give it a go and we'll try it. And everybody works together. And I know that if I pick up the phone, somebody's going to call me back if they're not there. And we talk to each other. And I think the communication and the fact that suppliers all know and talk to each other as well, it's a family. And I think that's the main thing. Yeah, honestly. Yeah, absolutely. Well, listen, and you're a huge part of the success. Yeah. Now, listen, we had a lot of people messaging when Sandra on. She's on right now. If you are watching online, we had a couple of technical issues, but we launched the pin badge that also comes with the journal and the pen and the sticky notes. You'll find that on the website. We'll go and have a look at that later on in the day. But we should start, first of all, with something we're very, very excited about. I know. And this is an exclusive and incredibly limited collection that you bought us. It certainly is, yeah. It's the biggest collection that I've ever done, and we can only do so many because, of course, certain things we buy in, we brand everything ourselves, but there's only certain things, and there's things in that pencil case that you don't know about. So it's really exciting. Really exciting.
Well, listen, I'll tell you what, we're going to bring the details in for this because some of these items are available individually, but only the stencil and the booklet and the watercolour pencils. They're available individually. But the other items that compile this collection, once this collection has gone, that is it.
It is, yes, absolutely, yes. I've got people up at HQ putting them into bundles right now for us, but there is a limited amount with this one, yes. OK, so you're going to be too quick if you do want to go for this. A lot of you are coming in already for your mega bundle. Good morning. All right, so listen, so let's talk through it first of all, shall we? Should we start? Where should we start? Where do you want to start with? Riverside Row, it's got to be.
Let's start with that, OK.
What's Riverside Row? It's, so exciting.
OK, so what's included in Riverside Row?
What's included? OK, you actually get to draw not just those, but the drawings on the back as well. And as you know, there are so many different things that you can do with this. It's crazy. We've got some lovely samples to show.
Lovely.
But look at the camper van.
That's really cool, isn't it?
It's all about a little bit on the river and maybe going on holiday. And, of course, if you've got Locket Lane, this is just something that works alongside it.
Lovely.
It's beautiful. We've had so much fun, actually, using this one.
And, again, we're getting the stencil included
Of course, you get the stencil in there as well. I mean, look at the size of that stencil. Everything that you can imagine and more that you could create with that. And, of course, you can mix it in with other ones you've got as well. So,
certainly. All right, that's a good starter for 10. All right, so from there, should we move into the watercolour pencils?
Yeah. Why watercolour pencils? Because I'm sure you've all got those. We launched these at Christmas, and people like them, and they think, I don't really know how to use watercolour pencils. So I've put these in because I've given you an instruction manual and some images that you can watercolour, giving you full details on how to do it, told you what colours I've used, everything. And that's why they're in. So, yeah, if you've got a set, brilliant, but Oh, I've got what, 4 sets.
No,
They're all the
I think
different places.
You won't be alone in that.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely.
All right, so again,
those.
that's included in your bundle as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's move to. Shall we move to the?
Where to go?
This is great. This is the tangle board.
It's a tangle board, yeah. We've done this size especially for today for the bundle. You love the one with the curved sides. It's a little bit smaller than the ones we brought to you before, but this fits postcards on it perfectly.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And of course, there's the Riverside Row, one of the little places there, little hut.
Nice, lovely. And should say it comes to you. I mean, you'll see exactly how it comes.
Yeah,
to
absolutely. Yeah.
This is how it comes to.
Tangle on both sides.
Yeah.
You might want to draw an image on one, and then maybe some of the inspiration, or put some tangles on the back to sort of, sometimes if you're a bit stuck, you can look at the back of your board and say, oh, I'm going to use that tangle today.
Of course.
It's great fun.
Lovely. All right, so getting that included as well.
Yes.
All right, let's move on to. Oh, here we go. Let's move on to the colour and tangling fantasy flowers.
Yeah, this is just lovely. And actually, I could do a quick flick through some samples here because the original artwork there is here.
Oh, okay, lovely.
So if I show you this one.
Nice.
Okay, I actually show you how to colour that.
Okay.
And then this one.
Nice.
That. And then also, because there's a stencil in there.
Yes, I'll show that in a sec.
You can do that one.
These are lovely.
That, all right. And if you wanted to do it in colour, you can do that one. Look at this one. Now, look at this.
Wow, okay. These are special. Very, very special.
One more. And this. But I do want to show you, and I'll show you a little bit later, I've actually quilled that one. So I was speaking with Jess.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
So I've brought that in as well, but I'll show you that later.
Yeah, we'll do it.
We'll
show you
demo
that
with that.
Okay.
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
within here, you have got, obviously, your full instructions, and as Sandra quite rightly mentioned...
I know. The stencil, but you've also got 2 of each image on my really high-quality cartridge paper that you can use to watercolour on.
Lovely.
And then, of course, because it's got holes in, you put it in your planner.
Perfect.
And it fits in there. So you can take bits and pieces with you if you're going anywhere, or you can store them nicely.
All right. Well. So moving on from there, it is, of course, we talked about the Sanntangle for fitting the postcards. You are getting the postcards included as well.
We've never done that colour before.
Never done that before. You are also getting the second part of the Riverside Row, which, of course, is your background stencils.
These are so nice. So nice. You've got that lovely background there, but they're actually slightly shaped on one side because you imagine if you're wanting to do hills or the beach sand.
Yes, nice.
We've given you different curves in there, so you could do that as well, but you get 2 stencils in with that.
Lovely, OK. And then moving on to, I think...
Already. And then, keep going.
And then that's... I think that's it. The only thing I haven't shown is the pencil case, because the pencil case does not come empty.
It doesn't, no. I've got Leslie... is actually
nicely decorated.
Drawn on it. So, of course, you have to tangle on it. Look at that.
Now, can we get hold of the pencil case anywhere else?
No.
OK, we like that. So straight away, it's a bit of an exclusive. Yeah. So, tell you what, if I give this to you, if you want to take the contents out, because we can get them on the camera over
here. OK, are you ready then?
Yeah.
Now, you might get a different colour pencil case. I say the canvas will be there, but your zip and you might be slightly... See, I've got mine here, look, it's blue. OK.
Oh, nice.
Now, you know those you need. They're absolutely really important, really. But, sharpener.
Nice.
And if you've got a Sharpie, you can tangle on that. And what else we got? Got a rubber.
Lovely.
And what else we got? We've got a 2B pencil, which is an absolute must. We've got a HB pencil. Great for construction. We've got a pen. I've given you an O2 pen, so it's nice and sort of fine. You've got a key ring.
Lovely.
Now, in here, I've given you 2 different colour cards as well, so you can tangle on. And again, Leslie, look, has done hers. She's sort of stamped there.
That's good.
And on that side, look, you've got a bit of a tangle. But we've got something in here that we've never, ever done before. Now, again,
what's this?
We might get different colours, but do you know what? We have these, and I always say to you that they need sharpening. You can use a file.
Yeah.
Wow. Not only have we brought you a file, we've brought you a branded Sanntangle file.
That is cool.
Yeah, so we do have, we've got the purple, and there's a red, there's a blue.
OK, so colours may vary.
Colours may vary, but you have got the branding on there because it's glass. There you go.
If I put it there.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if I hold it the right way, that'll help.
There we go. Definitely got the Sanntangle on there, yeah. Tommy spent some time.
There you go.
Yeah,
nice
there it is. It's on there, look.
That's very cool.
It's cool,
That's
isn't
really,
it?
really cool.
You can't get these anywhere else other than in this bundle. So.
All right.
But
So
it's your birthday. We
it is our birthday. Have to do something special. Thank you so much on behalf of everyone. So that's everything you're getting included within here. So let's talk about pricing. We've talked about exclusivity. We have a finite amount available, but once that stock has gone, that is it. You can't get hold of the postcards, you can't get hold of the tangle board or the pencil case anywhere else, okay? So before we drop that price, we have an issue. Nearly 40% of the stock has gone. Nearly 40% of the stock has gone. We're going to drop that price, but nearly 40% of that stock has gone. So do you know what we're going to do? We're not going to mess about. We're going to drop that price straight away. For a brand new exclusive collection, that price you just saw is a combined price of everything. But for today, £94.99. And guess what? We have split pay available for you as well. So that means you can get hold of everything today, £23.74. And if you've already gone for your pin badge, then you've already paid your postage and packaging at £3.95. Now, we're having a couple of messages. People are having some issues ordering on the website. It is so busy. To avoid that, it's the only reason why some people are having issues with that. A lot of people are still ordering through, but if you are having issues, that's why, one of the reasons why, we have a free phone number. You can call us on that free phone number, 0800 001 4433. It's a free phone number. You can place your orders there. You're calling the call centre in the UK. They're 20 metres stood away from where we are, and you can place your orders there. But with over 40% of the stock has gone, you're going to need to be quick. Because genuinely, once this collection's gone, that's it.
That's it. It's especially for the birthday. Especially for the birthday.
All right. Well, listen, I'll tell you what we should do. Should we jump into a demo first?
I think we should. Absolutely, yes. I'm just having a bit of a flick through here. First thing you've got to do, of course, on the back page, is you want to number your stencil. Okay. Make sure you do that because I've used it in the boot. And there you've got a little outline of all the different things that you can draw within here, or the instructions. So working my way through, here we go. I mean, it's quite a booklet, this.
It is, isn't it?
The boathouse.
Nice.
Now, we know about everyone who takes time out in Riverside Road visits the boathouse. Okay. You've got a bit of a story going on there. Good. Yeah. The chateau. Okay, so that's within here. The old mill. This is a pretty good one. Like, it's been there for 150 years. Yeah. And they had a special visit once, it says here, look, from a VIP couple, a lord and his lady friend. Okay. Their portrait still hangs in the older part of the mill. The lady in particular is quite memorable for her beauty and a large, elaborate locket. Okay. Because we know that there's a secret about a locket in Locket Lane. Right. We don't really know what's happening there. But we get little bits of the story.
This is intriguing.
It's really interesting, absolutely. So, yeah, let's just get drawing. Camper van. I'm not telling you the whole story. You need to read it. Exactly, you need to know. Exactly. Yeah. People will message in and go, don't you know? OK, so first things first then. Because I've put a little pencil in your bundle, a little HB, it's a really nice one for construction. Yeah. So I'm going to use that one. And you can see here, large stencil. Now, I have actually put in here, there is no 34 on there. It's just how I actually designed it, and then when John got to it and all the rest of it, he changed the shape. Okay. So please don't worry about that. Just make sure that you don't need to message me to tell me it's not there, but you don't need it, so everything's numbered accordingly. So some things you might find, like here, it says 49A. Okay. But number it exactly as I've done.
As you've done it, and then you won't go
exactly as I've done it. Okay. Right. Camper van then. Here we go. Are you ready? Yeah. So I'm going to use number 31. Let's put it down here. There we go. And draw it. Now, always, when you're doing construction like this, you want to actually use pencil. And I think that's the bit. Look at that camper van. It's so cute. This looks amazing, doesn't it? Superb. So cute. So there's that one. And looking at the instructions here, look, it says, look, draw shape 31, which I've just done. Next, draw a short curve way under the top. You can use the same shape. So we don't always have to have these shapes that are exactly, as are. I'm going to put a little curve in here. Okay? Just a little curve in there. All right, so I've used exactly the same shape. Working my way around. That's giving me that shape there. I'm going to come a little bit further down. I'll put a little line in here. So you can see already, look, I've got this kind of shape going on. Yeah. So next we need the windows, number 43 here. But already, let's just mark the middle a bit. You're actually creating your own little variation, aren't you? You can have it however you want. So wherever you want to put the windows. So I'm going to have one sitting there. I'm going to turn the stencil round. And there it is again, one in there. Now I can see through the stencil. I'm not going to sort of put my head over the top, but you can see through it as to where it is. There we go. Okay.
Sure.
So there's that little bit.
Okay.
So then we need the, I'm going to put a little line here.
Now, if you do just want to go for, Sandra, if you do just want to go for the Riverside Road bundle, which is just in front of us here, details for that on your screen at £35.40, or it was. Remember, Double Trouble, take it down to £30.99. If you just want to go for those two stencils on their own, there they are at £30.99.
Okay. So we're going to put that little badge emblem there. Okay, so we can start that. And of course, at some point, we're going to have the word Sanntangle in there. But you can use whatever words you want to do. It's absolutely fine.
Yeah, it's a great way to personalise it, isn't it, for someone's birthday or particular
anniversary
or event.
Absolutely. There you go. Look, it's just like I've done that before. Look at that.
Perfectly spaced as well.
Perfectly round, okay. I'm going to put a little curve here. So remember I put that little mark for the middle? Let's put that in. So I'm going to do one there. Again, you could use the stencil to help you with that. Line it up so you can see where you're going with that. Curve in there. Okay, which is lovely. Now, I've got little extra bits here. Let's have a look. We've got 49A. It's a really important one here. This is going to sort of... there we go. It's going to hold the bumper in place. Okay, because we definitely need the bumper. So I'm going to bring this round here. And again, you could use the stencil for this. But there we go. Into there. So I'm just following the line that I've got there. And then, of course, a couple of wheels. Now, this looks really weird. You think it's a wheel, but I'm using a rectangle.
Right.
But because you're seeing the wheels from the front, here we go. There we go. Just lining it up. One there. And one there. And again, I would look through and I'd line this up. Okay. So you've got the starting points of your camper van.
Yep.
So if I bring my little picture in, there it is.
Wow,
look when it's done, it's got its little wheels, it's got a little mirrors. And I've put a couple of suitcases on top. Now, you could go crazy with that. You can have loads on if you want to.
Yeah.
We can have some little crosses on here to give us some little bits of grip. We need grip on our tyres. And these are not low profiles. These are full blown. Yeah. I put nitrogen in mine. I get the... Yeah.
Nitrogen into your tyres?
Yeah. I've got a tyre place where I live, and they put nitrogen in it, but it lasts longer.
Does it really?
Yeah. It's a smoother ride.
Didn't know that.
Smoother ride. So you can see where that sort of works, and add in a few extra little bits, and here it is. I've got my little camper van there. So, of course, you can add your shading, you could add your colour in there, and it looks fab, doesn't it?
It does, of course.
But what I've done, I've got it here on a postcard, because it's just nice to send this to somebody, maybe. You know, maybe you want to send your own. And I've got a little bit of a masking over it. Why? Because I want to bring in, if I can find them, my stencils.
Oh, okay. Lovely.
Yeah. I'm going to put a bit of a road in up here. Let's have a look. So it's going to sort of come... So it looks like it's sort of come out the hills. And it's going to come out along there. Okay.
Now, it's really, really busy. A lot of you have got this into your basket. Now, do bear with us. There's a couple of people, we believe, that are having issues ordering on the website. Most people are coming through. We believe it's just down to how busy it is. There are hundreds of you who are ordering not only the pin badge, but also going for the main collection as well. So that main collection we started this show with, or about 10 minutes in, half the stock of that has gone. It gives you an idea of just how busy it is. The best way to avoid that, some people are ordering through the website, seems to be kind of a local issue. But the badges, my word, the badges, a third of the stock has gone. That's meant to last about a week, by the way. A third of that stock has gone. So the best way to avoid all this is to call the call centre. It is a free phone number. That's 0800 001 4433. 0800 001 4433. Sorry, Sandra.
That's okay. So I've got my little pathway going on, my little roadway going up. Now, you see, I said we've got some curves on these stencils here. Slightly different ones, so you could actually play around with it a little bit. And because this road's sort of in the hills, I'm going to put a little bit too much on there.
I think there is a set, or very similar set of those brushes in the prize bundle.
There might well be, yeah. I mean, it doesn't help that that one was a little bit wet when I used it, but okay, not to worry about that. But you could turn it round and have it this way as well. So I've got a finished sample, you'll see that.
The brushes we have in the prize, if you really want to focus in on it, they're actually from a brand new supplier who are coming, is it next month, Liam, I think? Brand new supplier joining us. Oh, he's just walked out.
Oh,
he's
had enough, that's it, yeah. He's gone to get coffee.
But the set of brushes in there, they're from a brand new supplier that you will have heard of, Global Supply, joining us in April. That's all I'm going to say about that. That's in the future. There you go, right in the centre there.
Okay. So you see they're creating a few little hills, bringing a few different colours in. Now, you've got to remember, on a sorbet tile, it's going to come out, your ink's going to come out a different colour than using just white paper. So you're creating little hills, you see as I'm working my way down. But then you've got these, this is just beautiful. Look at these little flowers.
There's so much going on there, isn't there?
You can bring those in up the sides. I'll use the same colour, so I've got all the demos, because otherwise we could spend the whole time on this, couldn't we?
And I don't think there'd be many people complaining.
Well, this is it. But, you know, bringing those in, here we go. Look at these lovely little flowers as they're going on. And then, of course, because I've masked my little camper van, you see, you're getting your flowers going behind and things like that. But a bit of colour in there.
Yeah, it's great. And there you end up with. That's
there
so
it is.
cool, Sandra.
It's just lovely, isn't it? So they're obviously on their way to Riverside Row, aren't they? And you've got these lovely little flowers coming in, the hills in the background. And you've drawn
really
it.
Cool.
You can sign it. You've drawn it.
Did you finish those with the pencil? Finish it off with the pencil?
Yeah, my coloured pencils. I didn't actually use watercolour for those. I used my regular Sanntangle pencils. But you could use either. It really doesn't matter. But that one, with the colours.
Nicely done.
Isn't it?
Very nicely done.
Lovely.
All right, so listen, a very warm welcome if you have just joined us. Do not adjust your set. This is HobbyMaker. We are kicking off our second birthday. If only there was some sign that we're celebrating our second birthday. As it did, we are. For today only, if you're a regular Sewing Street customer, you can still see what's going on Sewing Street on the website. But do stay with us because we're celebrating our second birthday. And, of course, we're broadcasting right the way until 8 p.m. tonight. Lots of lovely messages coming in. We've already launched the pin badges. You can, of course, check those out on the website. Did we say, how much did you say the stock of the pin badges have gone, Liam? Did you say? About a third of the stock of the pin badges have gone. It's meant to last a week. Anyway, let's read some of the messages, because plenty of you are taking the time to message in. So let's read some of those out. This is from Jennifer, who's from Worcester. I know Jennifer from Worcestershire. Happy birthday, HobbyMaker. Love everyone and everything on this channel. Have watched since the start. A fab job done by all. Jennifer, thank you so much for those kind words. Again, who else have we got? Who else has messaged in? This is another one. This has come from Teresa, who's emailed in from Sussex. Happy birthday, HobbyMaker. Got my pin and notebook already. Very good. I don't think anyone got it early. I think you might have got the first one.
Yeah, I did actually go up for the code.
Sandra got the first one. Also, sorry, can you just go back? I didn't read the rest of that message. Oh, can't go back. Oh, well.
Well, not
thank you very much for your messages. Complain to Liam. This is from Helen from Lanarkshire. Good morning. Love an early morning Sanntangle shopping spree.
Oh, good morning.
So do we as well. We absolutely love being here with you early in the morning. Well, thank you very, very much. Keep your messages coming in. But can I just talk through the exclusive bundle? Because, again, it looks like it could... I think I'm going to be confident here. I think it is going to sell out. Sandra has made it abundantly clear to us all, behind the scenes, and you guys as well, once this has sold out, there is no more. You know, here in HobbyMaker, but we'll sometimes do it in front of you. If we can get more stock, we'll add more stock, we'll make them available. We cannot do it with this because Sandra simply does not have the stock to enable to create more of these collections, which in some ways makes it a bit more collectible, doesn't it? So what are you getting in here? You are getting your watercolour pencils. You're also getting, as you can see, your tangle board. You're getting the postcards as well. You're getting both sets, both components of the Riverside Row, including the stencils as well. The two sets you've seen Sandra utilise already. You're also getting the macro fantasy flowers, which you must show at some point your quilling project.
Yeah.
You're getting the stencils within there as well. The watercolour pencils, you're also getting the pencil case, and within that pencil case you're getting the Tooltion. You're also getting that incredible file that allows you to sharpen your Tooltion. And again, that's very, very stylish. You've got the rubber in there, you've got pencils, everything is in Sandra used, all included. There's a keyring in there as well, which you can see that Leslie has used to decorate on the outside. Makes it something really worth going for, highly collectible as well. and also available on split pay as well. Available on 4 split pay, so you can get it home for only $23.74. And if you've already gone for your pin badge, you've already committed to your postage and packaging, which is $3.95 all day, but half the stock has gone. Now, a couple of you have asked for some of the individual items, so let's run through those, shall we? So if you just want to go for the Riverside bundle, so again, which is the stencils and the booklet, as you can see just here, that should be £30.40. It's now £30.99. Now, do you say 50 or 15? Half the stock of that has gone on its own, Sandra, at £30.99. Really, really nice. So again, they are available individually as well. If you just want the stencil, you just want the book and the stencil, you can go those individually, but that's really good value for money at £30.99. You mentioned the watercolour pencils. A lot of people will have watercolour pencils, but if you're a completist, which I know crafters are, this is certainly well worth going for. So again, if you just want to go for the 36 watercolour pencils on their own, they're going down to £27.99. Again, really highlights the value for money, doesn't it? All of these components so far are part of that larger collection at £27.99. Now, something that's also been proving very, very popular on its own, that'll fit nicely within your sketchbook that Sandra brought to us. Was that last Christmas?
Yeah, it's the planners. Yeah, and it was. Yeah, well, I've brought a few. You have brought a few? Yeah, we brought a few colours now.
But we launched that. Yeah, we launched that. Was Chris, gosh, do you know, that feels
so long ago.
A lifetime ago,
doesn't it? Yeah, time flies.
It does fly when you're having fun, most certainly. So again, this is the macro fancy flowers, excuse me, where again you've got your instructions in there. You've also got. Did you say this is like a cartridge paper?
It is, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, we don't work on rubbish.
Well done. I don't know what you're going to say then.
I want everybody to achieve success and be able to actually create what I've created. So if I give you the right equipment, and that includes the paper, I know that you're going to put the watercolour pencils on it and it's going to work. It is. Because that's what I use. So it would be pointless giving you something.
No, selling you short.
No, not at all. It's the best quality we've got.
And you've got the stencil in there as well. Get exceptional value for money at £23.99. It's FY1207. But again, that is part of your larger collection as well. So jot that down if you do want to go for that. But the most popular item, unsurprisingly, I think it's because those extra elements like the tangle board, like the postcards, that pencil case as well, the collectible elements, with a lowercase c. But the fact it is a limited edition. There are 3 items in here that you cannot get hold of anywhere else. So you can have something that only a few people, relatively speaking, in the whole of the UK will have. So make sure you grab hold of it whilst we have it available. And we have 4 split pays there as well. So that's £23 and change to get it home today. And remember, if you haven't ordered anything else, only £3.95 postage and packaging, but that's all you will pay all day. And you might think, oh, you're doing that for your birthday? No, we do it every day. Every day here on HobbyMaker, £3.95 postage and packaging covers you from midnight right the way through to midnight. All right, let's jump into another demonstration. So what are we going to play next?
Well, I thought I'd show you how watercolours and how they sort of work, because you can use them as regular pencils if you want to, but that they come into their own when you add water. And I've been sort of thinking about this for a while, because we say we try them and people get a little bit nervous about using them because you've got to add water, but they're so controllable. It's not like having a paint palette and just washing something over it. You can control it. So looking at my instructions, for example, here's my picture. This is exactly the same one I coloured, and this is the one I have done on the instructions. So you can see here, it's quite a bit of text, but I wanted to get all the information in to help you. So I'm going to ignore the little bit of the yellow. I'm going to sort of come and do a little bit of the petals here. So it tells me, look, step 5, add a light layer of number 27 over the first few petals. So here we go, look.
Oh, that corresponds with the colour. Okay.
Number 27, okay? So I've sort of started in this middle area, and it says a light layer. So I'm going to add a light layer all over this. And you can see it's a little bit white when I use my pencil and torch, and I'm not really going in with a lot of detail there. I'm just colouring it. And then the next step, it says use number 16. So here we go. Got me. There you go, 16. And it says use 16 at the base of the petals, and look closely how the colour is positioned. So you can see I've done a real close-up photo there showing you where I put it.
Nice.
So if I actually have a look at that and think, right, okay, let's put it where I have. Okay. And then see it's coming up here. And again, I'm not really colouring it in. I'm applying that colour. And up there. And of course, you know, you take your time when you're at home. And they build.
They're nice and sharp pencils. Did you use the pencil sharpener?
I did, yes. And it's got 2 different sizes in there. Here we go. So if you want, yeah. So I actually did use the larger one for this. It gives it a shorter, sharper point. Right. And actually, this is the first time I've sharpened these pencils, and I've had them since Christmas.
Show prepared. I like that.
So absolutely. So okay, it says I've done that, and then it's number 12. So we're going in with a slightly darker one. Number 12.
Oh, I like that colour.
They're just lovely. I mean, you don't have to use exactly the same colours I've got here.
No, but I think that's good for the first time around to use, because I think people love to make what you've made.
Yeah, of course, absolutely. So let's add some of that in at that bottom edge. So it's a little bit less than what we got going on there. And you notice I'm only working on a small section. Okay. I'm not going to sort of try and do the whole thing in one go. No. Now, this is something a little bit unusual as well, is the white. Okay. And you're like, well, it's white-ish paper. Why would I use the white? It's going to help, you know, when you blend your colours together, it's going to mean that you're not going to have too much colour in those areas. It's almost like putting your highlight in. And you'll know when you put your water on, it's going to stop it from completely covering the area. Okay, so we've got those bits. And this is where you have to make a decision. Am I going to leave it? No, you're not going to leave it. You're going to add some water. So I've got clean water, always clean water, and keep changing it. When it discolours, go back to and redo it, okay? I've got a number 4 brush here, actually. Number 4, number 6, it doesn't matter. Now, I have got this paper towel, but I don't want you to sort of dip your brush in your water and dry it on your paper towel, because you've got no water left on your brush. Makes sense, yeah. The way I actually use it, and I'm sure I've mentioned this before, I use the back of my hand. Okay. Because if I put some water on and use the back of my hand and it sort of like drips, I've got too much water there. Okay. You see I've got a bit of a drip, so yeah, there you go, too much. But if I do water, take it off a little bit and try again, if it's just going to sit there, then I know I've got enough water. Okay, so if it's just a streak like that, just a streak, and it's not moving, it's not. Yeah, okay. It's just if it's droplets, you probably got a bit too much. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start in with this darker, and I'm going to work my way up. Now immediately you do have to work a little bit quicker than you do with pencils because that's drying. Right. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to go back in, clean my water, well my brush rather, brush it off, check it, and then where that line's forming, I'm going to come back in. You see, and push it out into the petal. And again, I've got a bit of a line forming. Back in with my water, dry it off on my hand, and then go in. And there, you'll notice that this bit's not going to be as dark as the rest because I've got the white there. Right. So it comes in, it's like a secret weapon. Yes, very much so. Comes into its own when you put water to it. So let's do that again. Okay, so I'm going to brush it up, back in, clean it off, in we go. Clean it off, see every time. So I'm completely in control. I've got that darkness at the bottom, I've got the lightness at the top. Just one more. And then of course if you wanted to with these, you don't have to watercolour, you can use your regular pencils. But why would you not try watercolours now? And of course you can go back in if you want to tangle over this. Once it's dry, you can actually go straight over the colour and tangle over it with a pen. I think doing or experiencing or trying watercolour in the way that you've done it here, it's not as intimidating. Because I believe that there is something when you work with paints that is intimidating to begin with. Because ultimately you're trying to control a liquid with something solid. And it's very easy to get wrong, I think. But you feel, most people feel comfortable with a pencil in their hand. Well, this is it, yeah. And as you go along, so if you've never done it and you're a bit unsure, don't go in with the others first. Go in with this one first, because I'm teaching you techniques in this first one. Then go to the next, and you've got a few other techniques, but then this brings this one in. And you'd think, well, I can do the rose. The rose is easy. Leave the rose till the end. Right, okay. Because it's got bigger sections that you need to work to. Okay. And you need, I think, to have a bit of a practice first. Okay. With those. So they almost in chronological order? In a bit of an order, yeah, absolutely. So that's sort of the kind of thing I would do. Okay. Whereas we've said, I've quilled this one. Yes. So show us this now. Yeah, this is great. Let's show the quilling. So if you're into that kind of thing, Jess did challenge me, to be fair. Yes, so Jess, you know, from Tilly Victor, who brings us quilling. She did.
Look at this.
So it's exactly,
amazing.
that's the same image that I've just put water on. And of course, if you wanted to, you could watercolour it first, and then you could quill on the top.
Have you quilled before?
No, not really.
That is quite incredible, isn't it?
I've seen Jazz. I think I did it with some kids in school when I was teaching.
Right, okay, yeah,
But it's been 10 years since, and we did some paper jewellery, and we made little paper beads with quilling. And that's as far
I think
as
you're going to give...
But
Carla's in later. I think you're
yeah,
going to give her a run for her money with this. That's amazing.
But you could do that. It's paper. You follow the lines, you know. I mean, I've tangled before I actually tangled into it, and then I've quilled over the top. You can do that, or you could just watercolour it and then quill over the top.
That's amazing.
Whatever you want to do with it, you can be as creative. Because it fits into all different things. It's
Well
lovely,
done.
isn't it? I'm quite.
You
pleased
should
with
be
it.
proud of that. That's
Took
amazing.
a few hours. I don't.
Of course, yes. It's not over that, but that's part of the joy of it. Quilling is not quick.
Yeah. It's part of the joy when you've got like loads of time on your hands.
There you go.
It's
Exactly.
great.
When you've got hours in between shows, like you have today.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Absolutely. All right, so listen, we've got a little bit of time left, but what we don't have is a luxury of huge amounts of stock of this collection. 60%, that nearly 70% of that stock, of that exclusive limited collection, courtesy of Sandra, has now gone. So there's every chance it's going to sell out today. You're getting the full Riverside row, the booklet, the stencils, the smaller stencil as well. You're also getting the tangling board. You're also getting the postcards. You're also getting the macro fantasy flowers with obviously the instructions. You've just seen Sandra using those. You're getting the watercolour pencils you've seen Sandra using. And you're also getting the pencil case. Inside that pencil case, you're getting the keyring. You're getting tortillon. You're also getting your keyring. You're also getting your pencil sharpener. And you're also getting your Santangle branded file, which you can use obviously to keep your tortillon sharp. It is your complete set if you're someone who's fallen in love with tangling, and it's also a perfect jump-off point as well. If you've seen Sandra, you followed Sandra here on HobbyMaker, you thought, I'd love to give that a go, but I don't know where to start. Everything you need is included in here, isn't it?
It's there. And of course, with instructions, I assume that you don't know what you're doing, honestly.
Yes.
So you can start from the very first number one, and I take you through step by step everything, how to create it, which stencils you use, which numbers, and how you actually put together. All the photographs are of me drawing those images that are on that book. So there's nothing hidden. It's all there, and it's not technical. It really isn't technical.
And also, it's important to highlight, I mean, I don't know if you share this, you share this quite a bit, but your passion is teaching.
Yes.
Your background, you have taught everyone at every age.
Secondary school,
Secondary school.
I was
secondary to all kids, then everyone else should be a relative doddle, I guess.
Yeah, you're right.
But no, that comes across in the way that you talk and you teach here on the shows, also at workshops as well, but also the way you write as well, which makes it very, very inclusive. So, really busy, 4 split pays available, $23.74 is all you need to pay today. If you've already paid your post and packaging, you don't need to pay anything else in terms of postage and packaging. Now, eagle-eyed amongst you will have noticed just in front of me, actually, we actually have another collection available for you. And this is the Locket Lane. It's a continuation of the Locket Lane story.
This was the start.
This is the start.
This was the very beginning of Locket Lane.
Okay.
And it started life actually going through a keyhole.
Right.
You're like, what would happen? What kind of a world would you have behind that keyhole? And Locket Lane was born. And you can see there the locket. And no one knows where the locket came from other than it was behind the plot for number 14, just beside the well that still resides there. It was found on a summer's day, yet the area around the well cast gloomy shadows and a slight chill hung in the air. So you can see where it's going. It's a bit of a mystery.
Quite intriguing, isn't it?
So as you we've done Locket Lane, of course, if you move into Christmas Close, there's a little hint to the locket.
Right, okay.
We also did Halloween Hollow. And there's a little hint to the locket there as well. You're
I like this, crafting a bit of a treasure.
Locket? What's going on here?
I like this.
So, of course, it stands to reason. But, yeah, so you've got all these little houses. And it explains to you, see, this is number 27, where people live and what kind of person would live in there.
Of course.
And the stories are just fantastic.
This is amazing.
The mansion. Number 29.
Number 29, look at that.
Of course, they've even got a little satellite.
Oh, yeah, very good. Yeah, perfect.
That's where the locket was found, in the well behind that house.
Right.
So
oh, okay.
quite intriguing. But all these different, I mean, joking aside, you can draw all of these images. I mean, you've got another board, yeah?
Yes, absolutely, yes.
Look at this one. Yeah, number 7. And they're just so beautiful. And, of course, once you've drawn it once, you'll be doing your own versions.
Yeah, of course.
You can have a whole row of these. And there's a lovely sample, I think, with lots of those on. I think just underneath.
Just a thing.
Yeah.
Let me just grab hold of that.
You know, so you're creating your own little world. And it's whatever you want it to be, whether you want to sort of... yeah, they're in there somewhere.
Hold on one
There you
second.
go.
Oh, here you go. Got it here.
We were tidy when it started, but yeah. So you can see how you can then do your own thing. So it's not just about mine. Yeah, draw mine to start with, but then just go and do your own thing with it. Look at the worlds that come from it.
That's great.
Of course, your backgrounds come with it as well.
That price is not your price, £44.20. We're going to go down to £32.99. All part of our second birthday celebrations. Again, exceptional value for money. I think it's safe to say that's one of the... I think it's one of the reasons. I know it's important to you as well.
Yeah, yeah.
The value for money
Yeah.
that you offer when you bring all of these collections and all the tools that you need. I know that's important too, and this is just another great example of it.
It is, and it's because we make it ourselves. We can keep that price down. So everything you see there, I mean, from the original drawing in my
Been to the
sketchbook
factory,
all the way
absolutely.
through.
It seems to have got... I think I've been there 3 times. It gets a little bigger.
You know, we're sort of running out of space now, I think.
yeah.
But yeah, absolutely.
Lovely. All right, so £32.99 if you'd like to go for that. OK, so we've got about another 5 minutes. Is there anything else you want to say?
Shall we do a little bit of Riverside Road?
Let's do that, because, you know, it might be... Because you're back with us. What time are you back with us? Do you
2
remember?
o'clock.
2 o'clock. OK, it'd be interesting to see if there is any more of the larger collection left at 2 o'clock. I think as word starts to spread, some people can't join us this time of the morning. I wonder if there'll be any left. So, now's the time to place your order, and certainly a perfect time to see an example.
OK. So let's have a look. We've got a chalet. We've got the glass house. It's quite fun. Dobby would live there. The glass house is a bit of a... yeah.
If you're wondering where Dobby is, if you look just to the left of Sandra, there he is.
He is. He's got his
the
badge
camera
on.
trained on him all the way throughout the show, just waiting for me to draw attention to Dobby.
He's been very well behaved
He's
around
been
those
very well
balloons, hasn't he? He's got his suit on and everything, look.
And he's actually got what I think is really cool. His kicks, his trainers, have his name on.
They do, yeah. Not as if anybody else would steal them, to be fair.
No, that's pretty cool, I have to say. Right, there you go. Dobby's well and good.
OK, right. Let's do... we've got the beach hut here. Let's put this sort of first shape in. And this is where your background stencils come in, because the beach hut obviously has got a bit of sand down the bottom here. So first one's there, look, number 58 and number 50 to form the top. So here we go. That sort of starts. So very, very straightforward, very simple. And of course you could bring these into... there you go. You could bring these into, to Locket Lane, and you could add extra bits and pieces. So, I mean, I do sort of say, oh, you've got this, you could use this for the window, that for the window, but just go with it, just play with it. You don't have to use exactly the same. See, you've got a really long door if you want there, you've got a wide door. You could just sort of mix and match, but of course, doing this, what we want to do is have a little bit of a frame round it. And again, use the stencil for this if you want, but I do like the slightly wonky freehand little bits and pieces. You see how that sort of sits over the top of that?
If you're a certain vintage, before you started to add a bit of freehand, how many of you were taken back to play school?
Oh, I know.
When you're younger? If
Yeah,
you're below the age of 40, that might be something you don't...
You're like, what's that? Yeah. See, it's made out of, driftwood. But you've got a few nails in there. See, this is the design technology in me coming in.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple of little nails in there holding it together. I mean, in a sense, I know on air it's okay for me to say, look how easy this is, and it's a bit scary if you've never done it, but it's a few shapes.
Right,
and the instructions are there, and they're taking you through every step of the way, showing you how this is done. See, and again, I'm just coming in freehand. It's a little bit quicker for me to sort of do it, but look, we've got that shape going on there. And then, of course, if you wanted to use these, you've got this. So let's use that one. It's a little bit... That was quite a dune, wasn't it?
Yes.
Yeah. So you've got a little bit of sand coming in there. Yeah. So it sort of builds as you go. Of course, you want a bit of a sand castle. So I've even given you a sand castle. There we go. Or it could be a plant pot. Depends what you want to do with it.
See, this is what... Yeah. You really do start to... I think... start to work with stencils like this, I think you start to look at things differently. You kind of see everyday items and you actually break it down into basic shapes.
Absolutely, yeah. So here, look, I've added a little bit extra in. You've got the little parasol there. Look, you've got your little wooden door, a few little flowers and things like that. But as we work our way through this, let's do it in pen.
Wow.
See there, now you've actually got the sort of the makings. If you don't want to do it in pen, you want it to be more of a picture you've drawn, use the watercolour, but just leave it as a pencil, watercolour over that, and you'll get a really nice, subtle, soft feel.
Nice.
But with this one, I'm just going to bring in, we've got this one like on a postcard, fits on a postcard beautifully. So we could add a little bit of colour into this if we wanted to. Again, I'm going through this ever so quickly.
No, of course, absolutely.
Lots to go. But look.
Oh, nice. Oh, check out that shimmer. What's that shimmer?
The shimmer, actually, that's a Crafter's Companion, one of their metallic pens.
Nicely linked, because Crafter's Companion are coming up next. We didn't plan that. We didn't actually.
Debbie's not seen any of this.
But Crafter's Companion, Debbie and Shirley are coming up next. Well done, Sandra.
Yeah.
I've got to think it's going to be a good day. It's a good vibe.
Yeah. Debbie was not there when I coloured this in.
Good things like that tend to happen at the end of the day. But they happen at the beginning of the day.
Do you know what? This is the thing where we said at the beginning, everybody gets on and people work together.
Yes, very true.
I buy Crafter's products. I buy lots of Tilly's products,
true.
And that kind of thing. And it's nice that we all get on and we share and we sort of we're able to do that and mention names. And
no, absolutely.
It's fine.
It's a real partnership.
It is.
It genuinely is. You might not know this. The company is actually 75% employee-owned. You might not know that, but there you go, 75% employee-owned. So everyone is vested in the success of HobbyMaker. Yeah. But again, it would not happen if it wasn't for you. So thank you so much for watching and indeed your support and custom. All right, so listen, we're coming towards the end of the show, so I want to give you a quick reminder of what you're getting with your larger collection. Now, Liam, I think you switched off. £94.99 is your price. So again, you've got 4 split pays available. So it's £23.74 is all you need to pay today if you don't want to take advantage of split pay. 70% of the stock has gone. So every chance by the time that Sandra's back with us at 1, 2. It could well have sold out because there is no more. Just check, there is no more of this collection? There
isn't any more of that collection, no. You've got the smaller bundles, which is fine, but the big bundle, we've got a set amount and we can't go over that.
Okay, lovely.
Not on this occasion. But it's a birthday limited edition.
We wanted to make it something special. We wanted to kick off our birthday in style. I think you certainly helped us do that. Very quickly, though, just before we leave you, if you were with us at the very beginning of the show, if you weren't, you would have missed, of course, something that I know plenty of you are asking about, and that is your limited edition pin badge. So this is the yellow one, so it will fit nicely alongside your teal and your red if you have those. It does come with that 20% discount, but we want to make something a little bit extra special because not only are you getting the pin badge, you're also getting this notebook. Now, within the notebook, obviously, you've got HobbyMaker embossed on the front. It's a magnetic clasp. Open that up, and then you have your pad, upon which you can write all of your thoughts, hopes and dreams. Then you've also got all of these. It's a sticky pads that you can use to remind you of certain points, to take you directly to something you've written down. Then you're also getting a pen at the heart of it. The pen at the heart of it is HobbyMaker branded. It is a ballpoint pen, but it also houses a secret, because if you pull the lid off, it actually has a highlighter on the inside of that as well. So you are getting your pin badge. You are also getting that 20% discount you can use throughout the year. Also, everything I've just highlighted there for £19.99, or are you? Have we taken this down to an extra special price? Indeed, we have £6.99. Now, this is also a limited edition. I should highlight with the discount, it's 1 per email address, OK? So you can use it once per email address. It's a special code. It's on the back of the pin badge. So I'm not going to reveal that right now. But how much of stock of that has gone, Liam? Half?
And it's tangleable with a Sharpie. You could tangle on it.
It is tangleable. Good point.
It certainly is. I always look for that, to be fair.
Sandra got the first one. Safe to say, Sandra got the first one. But again, as is the case, whenever we bring you a pin badge or anything like that, it is a limited edition because, listen, I have all 3, and the amount of times I get asked, I've just had to tell, oh, can I have another pin badge? Yeah. No, there's no more available. So there we go. They're the 3 that we've got so far. Yeah.
Leslie had a panic because she'd lost hers, but she's found them.
Oh, she found good. There we go. Oh, yeah, well, hold on to them. You'll see them on eBay in months, I'm sure. So it's MZXC14 if you want to add that to your collection. And don't forget, every single one of you has gone for the pin badge. Every single one of you has ordered something from this show. You've entered into that mega prize draw. Yeah. There it is, live in our studio. Over £2,000 £3,000 worth of crafting goodies, including some brand new items that haven't even launched on HobbyMaker as yet. They'll be coming to your screen for various different suppliers in the next few weeks. So, every time you order something, you'll be entered into that prize draw. Sandra, can I just say, I want to say personally, I want to say in front of everyone, I'm so pleased that you're with us here at HobbyMaker.
Thank you.
I've known you for a number of years, and you're a joy to work with, and one of the nicest people, and you really care about the customers as well, which is wonderful. So Sandra, we're back with you at 2. Standing by, as we beautifully segued into, you've got Debbie and Charlene. They've got something extra special for you from Crafters Companion. But stay with us here in HobbyMaker as we continue to celebrate our 2nd birthday. HobbyMakers is our 2nd birthday, which means it's going to be double trouble from the 4th to the 10th of March.
We will have a week of exclusive launches, brand new suppliers and double trouble deals.
And we're live 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday with prizes, games, pin badges and more.
So tune in for HobbyMaker's 2nd birthday, launching this Monday at 8 a.m. Not till next year.
Never miss a show by watching on the go with our brand new HobbyMaker app. Head over to your app store now and search HobbyMaker and simply download to your smartphone or tablet. You can watch the shows live and see your favourite presenters and guests. Click on the Today's button to shop all of the products that are featured in today's show. Want to know what's hot? Then click here to see today's bestsellers and highlights. Have you missed a show or want to watch one back? Then click the schedule button and you can go back 7 days to watch and shop, and you can also see what's coming up over the next 7 days. Want to say hello or ask a question to our guests? Then send a message to the studio. You can also keep in touch with all the latest news, events, product launches and much more by clicking here for our social media pages. So never miss a show by watching on the go with our brand new HobbyMaker app.
Want to know what's going on in the next show? Then head over to our website. Click on the TV guide. This will tell you who's presenting, which guest we have joining us, along with what's going on in each hour. If you ever miss a show, you can catch up by clicking on the day you missed and then click Watch This Show. You can also view what product was on and if it's still available to buy. Catch up on HobbyMaker.
It couldn't be easier to watch HobbyMaker. You can join us on Sky, Freeview,
On our website or on YouTube, so you can watch at home or on the go.
Get ready for an epic celebration as HobbyMaker's 2nd birthday kicks off this Monday with a bang. We're extending our hours on Monday starting early at 8 a.m. right the way through until 8 p.m. And we're starting the celebrations with amazing brands you know and love, including American Crafts, Santangle, Sizzix, Hunky Dory, Crafters Companion and Paper Dynamics. And that's not all. Join us for endless fun, lots of games and of course, cake. Don't miss out on the festivities. Mark your calendar for a week filled full of creativity to celebrate HobbyMaker's 2nd birthday, Monday, 8 a.m. Our call centre is based in the UK and available 24/7. Just call 0800 001 4433 or email help@hobbymaker.co.uk.
Hello, hello, hello. Wow, gosh, cannot believe that it is 2 years already, to be honest. It doesn't feel 2 minutes since we were actually here before we'd launched the show and we were kind of in the studio, we were testing the lights, testing everything out. And then, of course, it went live. And who was first on? It was Crafters Companion.
I know. But not me.
Yeah,
not me. I was on
Sarah,
holiday. I was on
wasn't it?
holiday.
Was you on holiday?
I was on holiday. I was gutted that I couldn't be here for the launch because
Right.
I was on holiday at the time.
Yeah.
So a big happy birthday. Happy 2nd birthday to all you lovely lot. And that's for everybody who works in front of camera,
exactly.
everybody behind the camera, everybody upstairs, every single one of you, because it literally is been a fabulous 2 years.
It has, isn't it? Yeah.
And I'm genuinely doubly excited to be part of the second birthday celebration.
And I think what's so amazing is when you first launch it, we're all sort of sitting there thinking, we know that we've got amazing guests and amazing companies. You know, we know we've got a lot to share, but you still don't know what's going to happen. And it's just absolutely exceeded all of our expectations these 2 years. It's been wonderful. So thank you for joining us. We have got additional hours today. We're here all the way up until 8 o'clock. We'll kind of be jumping between presenters, jumping between different companies as well. So it's absolutely jam-packed all day. Now, do remember, everything that you buy today puts you automatically into that incredible chance to win this giveaway. It is £2,000 roughly worth of stock. It's absolutely epic. So each time you buy it, you'll be entered, of course, into the chance to get that. There's even a Gemini 2 I've just spotted in there as well. Loads and loads of goodies from all of our fantastic suppliers here as well. So good luck with that. Now, we have got, and we are going to just pop everything straight onto the web. We're going to give you lots of opportunities to pre-order today because there's so many good bits. But we are going to be kicking off with something that is brand new to us here at HobbyMaker, okay? And I am so excited about these metallic pens because they are brand new colours and they're just mesmerising.
They are, absolutely. So we've brought some other colours out here in past. And normally, when you think of a metallic pen, you think of all the traditional colours like silver, gold. We've brought 4 brand new colours, still the 3 pens in each one of the packs, but these colours are just absolutely gorgeous. The intensity and the shine on these are beautiful, and that lovely metallic shine. Now, these are oil-based. Just to get that straight out of the way, they're oil-based. They're not water-based, they're oil-based. But it means that they're going to go onto so many different surfaces.
Fantastic.
So for you as a crafter, and you've already seen our gorgeous Sandra who showed you her beautiful make with the metallic markers, you absolutely can take these into your tangling, into your adding your detail, going into your card making, scrapbooking, home decor, because you can take it into mugs, glass, ceramics, wood, canvas, materials. The list goes on and on and on. I've had to write my list on the back because I can never remember. I'm going to run through the colours. Straight away you can see that gorgeous metallic shine. If I just angle that, that's the first of the 3 colours. Now, in each one, you are getting 3 different size nibs. So you're going to get your 4mm chisel nib, which means that you're going to be able to lay down quite a lot of colour, but also because it's a chisel, different techniques that you can do with it. You've got your 3mm, which is the next one down here. That's your 3mm nib. And then the fine point one, which is when you're probably going to use it for all your, your finer details, is your 0.7mm of a nib. This is onto black cardstock, that's onto white cardstock, just so you can see that it will go onto both. And actually just ties in really nice with the things that we've got on for you. The other colour, champagne.
I know, that's
love a bit of
isn't
champagne. And again, it's the 3 nibs. It's exactly the same. It's just these different colours. And that high, intense metallic shine that you are getting every single time you apply this is just absolutely incredible. Rose gold is the other colour. So again, that beautiful rose gold. And then lastly, that beautiful autumn bronze, so rich. It honestly is just absolutely stunning.
They feel very opulent, don't they?
They
all
do,
these colours,
and
very
you can
expensive.
see that with that shine. When I just run that there, look at that metallic shine that you are getting. And I'm just trying to angle that so you can see that. They're absolutely fabulous. They really are great pens. And honestly... well, it's your birthday.
It's a birthday.
It's your birthday.
So we will, in a few moments, make them possible if you want to get them individually. That is an opportunity for you. But Crafters Companion have put together a special deal for you where, as you can see, you are getting all 4 of those pen sets. You are also, on top of that, getting your matte black card. You're getting 40 sheets of that. And you are also getting your multi-purpose card as well. You're getting 60 sheets of that. So it's a brilliant, brilliant deal, which means you're basically ready to go then. And you have got, of course, your rose gold, your champagne, your blush and your autumn bronze. Now, already £62.99, brilliant price, isn't it, to be able to get that full bundle. But it is the second birthday. It does mean that we are consistently doing the lowest possible prices. Do you know what I absolutely love as well about these metallic pens? Is the fact that you can use black card. And you know, when you write on it, it just looks so spectacular, doesn't it?
And with it being metallic as well, it does really pop on black card.
And even for children, it's very fun, isn't it?
Yeah, a lot of fun. But it just works so beautifully onto white card as well. And then I'm going to show you all the different materials in a second of all the different things that they'll go on to. But we've put you together because obviously predominantly we're card makers.
Yeah.
But just to show you where we can go with these, this is going to get you started. And if you don't want to use those, you know, the cardstock onto there, that's absolutely fine. But I genuinely mean it. If you love doodling, tangling, drawing, sketching, adding that little decoration onto any of your different materials, you're going to love these. You really are.
And especially when we are bringing them down to a deal price under £50, okay? So you're getting a lovely saving on that, but it's also available on a two-way split pay. So you can actually take this home today for just under £25, which it makes it even better, I think, for me as well. So these are all birthday deals, birthday opportunities for you to be able to get them. You're basically getting the cardstock, one of the cardstocks, for free today. It's being thrown in as an extra, and you're getting all of those brand new colours that we can see as well. Free's our favourite word. It's happening a lot today.
It's my favourite word. I'm loving it. Absolutely loving it. I love a freebie.
And especially if you buy this, then you get the £2,000 worth free of
all the goodies. That prize is something else. My eyes popped out my head when I saw that this morning. I thought it was a tiny little section of the studio. It literally takes the entire studio over this corner. It's just massive. And what a great opportunity to win. And that's just by buying something through the birthday.
Exactly. That's all you need to do. Should we have a look at using them? And
so I'm gonna show you some samples, and I'm going to show you a couple of things that you can do. First things first, though, when you get it out of the box, you need to prime your pen. So you're going to give it a little shake. You can hear the ball bearing in the bottom there. But you need to give that little bit of a shake, and then when you get yours home, yours will have this white nib. Now, I'm just going to ask our lovely Chris on camera, can you go from the front there? Perfect.
Lovely.
Because this is the action that you need to do. You need to pump it up and down, and now you can see. Look, it's coming down. Once it's been primed, I will just tell you, and then look at that, it comes out. But just honestly, the intense shine that you are getting onto this. And obviously at first it's wet, but it dries pretty quick drying, I'm not going to lie. But the shine, look at that, instantly.
Amazing, isn't it?
Look at that shine on there. And that's exactly how you prime a pen. And seriously, once it's primed, that's all you need to do. There's no more priming, it's been primed. The only thing you're going to do is if when you're storing it, and we've got some trays on the show today, a great deal. We've got lots of other deals, let me just tell you. Bog off like you've never seen before. Seriously good. I don't mean that. But yeah, seriously good deals. But to lay them flat, you can store them. If you're going to store them upright. If you've got no area to put them into, store them upright. And the only reason I say that is, Sherilyn, is because when you obviously any kind of pen, the nature of it the ink will travel down to the bottom into the nib. So just for your own peace of mind, just keep it upright. However, I would just simply keep that nice and flat on the pen trays themselves. Now, I'm gonna show you a few things that you can put it down to, and then I'll show you my little take on it. So card making, you could take things like your embossing folders and you could highlight the detail, which just looks incredible. And again, that shine is stunning. And that's just taking some black matte cardstock, running an embossing folder through it. And we're not the only company in the craft industry that do embossing folders. Think of all the embossing folders that you own. You could absolutely highlight and create that gorgeous detail. Now, do you like sketching? Because you might be a freehand sketcher. So if you love sketching, that's exactly what you're going to do with these. Now, look at that. This is to show you that it will go on other surfaces as well. That's like a lovely Centura pearl kind of backing, lovely pearlescent backing. But look at that intense shine.
Pops, doesn't it?
It literally just simply pops. And you can take pattern papers. You can highlight little details onto there as well. If you loved a bit of mixed media. This is a lovely one that Alison's done because she's done some with, you know, a lovely inks. And is it Yupo paper? I can never say that word. That paper, that specialist paper that you use with alcohol inks. But she's added the gorgeous detail there with that fabulous paint marker because they can go onto absolutely anything. Now, another one, I love that one. That's another good one. Using die-cut pieces that you can pop onto there as well. You can colour your die-cut pieces. What about decorating your own mobile phone cases? And that's a lovely decorated mobile phone case. But again, look at that intense shine and that beautiful pop of
And again,
colour.
if you were making to sell that as well.
Absolutely. What about materials? People, I mean, it's oil-based. Let's remember, this is oil-based. So it's going to go on to lots of different materials. Lovely little Easter bag there. Your mugs. Mother's Day coming up.
Looks incredible,
this is for
doesn't
my
it?
mum. I know she don't watch, so it's fine. But I made that. I've just literally doodled onto a cup, and I mean doodled. What about glass? Can go onto glass. So that beautiful glass has got those gorgeous blush heart details onto there as well, which just looks
Do you have to do
fabulous.
anything to kind of like, you know, to make it stay on? Or, no, just wouldn't go
yeah.
on.
I mean, over time, it probably will. I wouldn't put it into like a dishwasher because they're a little bit harsher dish.
Yeah.
I say harsher. They're very
A lot
thorough
of things you can't put in
yeah,
the
so just
dishwasher,
hand wash and you'll be absolutely fine. Lovely picture of me and my gorgeous
Yeah, I love
TV
that.
hub at the other end. Decorating your beautiful frames.
Yeah.
You've got lots of frames in your house. Why don't you decorate them up as well?
It's a cheap way to personalise
It
and
is,
to kind of up, you know, up sort of cycle everything, isn't it?
And one thing that's really taken off is like stone painting, so pebbles and things like that. But look, that is just absolutely beautiful. It's been painted in the background and then added them beautiful paint markers.
We do this a lot and then write the name on the back and then you see kind of where they've turned up.
Absolutely. So surface-wise, and that's just a few of them on how you can be using these beautiful pens. I have actually got a notebook.
Oh, yeah.
Now, I started this. So I'll just tell you how I did this.
Yeah.
So can you see that I've drawn a design? I've just done some like swirls and then taken it directly onto there. Now, again, these have been sat for a little bit, so I'm just going to give that a little bit of a shake.
Yeah.
But you can go directly on. Now, I have seen that you have got that beautiful book. I need to get up myself up to the... I definitely need to get up to the customer services because you can take these onto notebooks as well. I'm just doing a little bit like... when I say doodling, I'm just going to doodle
Because of the different size of the pen nibs as well, getting the 3 pens in each one, you can get real precision, can't you?
Yeah,
You can
absolutely,
see
because
actually with
that's your fine tip, but you can go in with your chisel
Yeah.
or your lovely, I mean, this is, I'm not going to lie, I use my 3 a lot when it comes to going directly onto your surface. And again, lay down of colour is just absolutely... And let it dry, let that give it dry. Now, obviously, this is like a plastic kind of cover. It's not paper, it's like a plastic kind of cover. So let it dry first before... And I did say this the other day when I was working on this. Make sure that before you go into adding more detail, that's dry, because you will end up smudging like I did down here. But I did say I'm going to try and cover it up. So now it's all dry, I'm going to just cover up. But again, just if you love... You've just seen Sandra with a tangling. You could do this as well.
Of course you could.
You know, it's absolutely beautiful. I'm just going to do a little bit more. But I'll show you my finished one because obviously I'm conscious. We've got loads of deals.
We have got so many deals, haven't we?
Loads of deals. But this was my finished one. And when you take something like a really inexpensive notebook, you can decorate. I stamped that one and then went over with the metallic paint markers as well.
That's going to pick you up every day as well, isn't it?
Absolutely,
Yeah. Do remember that, of course, if you want the bundle, we've given you an additional discount. It does come with all 4 sets of those brand new colours. It then comes with 40 sheets of your matte black card, and it comes with 60 sheets of your multi-purpose cardstock as well, OK? So all of that is there at the price that we want to bring them to you for. Now, I just want to give you the opportunity and the chance, squeeze across, to be able to get them individually as well. Let me just pop that there, and then it won't be on my head. I was just saying to Debbie, when we had this last year, my hair was all stuck to the
I was a bit worried, I'm not going to lie, over that... they're gorgeous balloons, where are they getting balloons from? But I'm a bit worried my hair was going to start doing all of this, because that's what happens. Bit of static.
Exactly. So we have got them individually, OK, as well, so you can see them just there. So if you want to get the Rose Gold collection, again, it will come, of course, with all 3 of these pens in. Brand new colour set that we have. Good for £9.99, even individually.
Exactly, yeah. If you just want to try... If that... You know, if the... This is the thing. Whenever we bring something new, we try and get a really good deal at the best savings and the best price. However, we're conscious, if you've never tried a paint marker before, that might be a bit too overwhelming for you.
100%.
So we've got them individually for you, so you can try a packet. I promise you, once you've tried them, you are going to come back for the more. And I will tell you, to have colour, metallic, like blush and champagne, 2 beautiful colours there. That's just 2 that I can remember off the top of my head, because there's the autumn bronze as well. And
Yes,
they're all. You try whichever one you want.
Yeah.
But I can promise you'll probably come back for the rest of them.
This is champagne, £9.99 as well. So if that's the set that you want to have a look at, then get that one. It might be that you want the blush, very popular, very sort of different colour really, with the slight pinks that are coming through.
Beautiful, lovely tone of pink.
It's lovely sort of rosy sort of toned colours that come through as well. And then also we have the autumn bronze. That was the one for me when you were showing the actual.
It's such a warm, rich bronze colour.
Yeah, just wow.
And we have got a bronze in the collection, but it's more of a cooler colour, shall we say. Whereas this is a really warm bronze, which is what we would expect from autumn, those
100%.
gorgeous autumnal colours.
So we are going to come across to Pick and Mix. We have got the trays as well that will be coming up in a little bit. Should we quickly squeeze them in? Because you just mentioned these.
Because...
And we don't have many. I will let you know of these. I wish I could say we did at this deal price, but we have got a few of them available. Now, you are going to get 6 trays that it comes with in that one box, and you can see kind of how they're put together there. That is a huge amount of pens you can actually fit in this.
It is, because this is, can I just tell you, it's universal. So it might be Crafter's Companion, you're probably thinking, it's only going to fit a Crafter's Companion tray pens in. It's not. It's universal. Okay. So any of your pens from all the other companies, from our lovely Sandra, from Monkey Dory, all of the companies that bring you pens, you've got a universal tray storage. Now, you can literally sit them on top of each other. Yeah. They can be staggered as well. So there's another little notch that you can stagger them onto. And I'm just trying to do this while...
when we're not watching it.
Well, we're not... Well, yeah, exactly. And you can stagger them. I'm not even going to try, but you can stagger them. But you can also put them side by side as well. So dependent on your craft... And again, me and my eyes. I've got my variofocals on, which is fine. But I'm still trying to get used to it. Yeah. So you can actually put them side by side as well. And then they can sit on top of each other. I suppose it depends on your craft space that you've got.
But that's what's so brilliant, because if you wanted one long line, you could have, if you want to stack them up. But also, if you multi-buy on this, you can kind of keep on building this, can't you?
Exactly, yeah. Now, like I said, our pens, so our classics, our illustrators, even our tri-blends, which are longer pens, will go in there. But you can see that lovely picture there that you just saw. You can pop any pens in. It's a universal tray. It's not just for our pens. It's perfect as well for things like your metallic markers. I did say keep it in there, because what it does, it disperses it keeps it nice and flat. So it's not in one chamber to the other. Especially if you've got something like a dual tip or a tri-tip. It just keeps it all nice and dispersed evenly across there, which is why we always recommend that you pop your pens into a tray.
Okay. Now, £20.94, that is the price we are normally at. It is our second birthday. It does mean that all of the companies are bringing you the best prices. So we're currently at £3.50 a tray. Great. Not good enough today, is it? Oh, oh my. OK, there isn't many. A lot of you have already checked out. How's it better than half price? Better than half price.
Do you know, I've never seen... I haven't seen them that low. No. In fact, I don't even think I've seen it that low.
It's the best price we've ever had. It's the best price we've ever done it.
Really good price.
And this is what is so exciting about the birthday. Today, it's going on all week, but of course today is the extended hours where, Crafter's Companion have come and said, right, do you know what? You can have them for the best deals. And that is why we are better than half price. If you want to stock up, this is the time to do it. Jay multi-buy in there. Well done to Jacqueline, Elise, Mary, Georgina, Lorraine. And remember, once you've bought one thing, OK, today, you are already covered your P&P. So you can buy as many bits as you want for that £3.95. Quarter of the stock's gone now, which had Sarah buying 4, and you've got the one that you exactly wanted. Plus, I was thinking, if you knew you wanted just one little set to sort of take to a craft show, you could just take one of these with you.
And that's exactly what
you right, almost half the stock has gone. Amazing price point.
Let me put them down
we've got. Keep on coming through and checking out on that. Let's pop that over there. Right, now, we have a pick and mix deal today, OK? I know that a lot of you have spotted this on the website. It is worth going and having a look on the website because there's a lot of deals already there. I'm just going to give you a heads up on what's going to happen with the tape pens in a minute. I've never seen a deal like it either. I would already be buying them. Now, this, I believe, is the first pick and mix deal that Crafter's Companion have actually done here at HobbyMaker.
We do sometimes bring deals like you buy one, get one free.
Yeah.
But it's what we say.
You don't have the choice.
You don't have the choice. So today, with it being birthday, we've opened it up and we've decided you can pick what you want because there may be things that you already have. And there's nothing more frustrating than when you've bought something and then there's another, one that's free in there, but you've got it already. There's none of that now. You can absolutely pick whatever you want. And I'm going to show you because we've got all of them right now.
So all of these would be $14.99 on an ordinary day. Today, you're getting buy one, get one free, okay? So it is making them £7.49 each. Now, what you need to do, and Debbie's going to show you through all of them so you know which is which, but you'll see on the website, you've got all the names of all of them. Put 2 into your baskets, 2 of the same, 2 different ones, and it will automatically then discount it to buy one, get one free. Shall we see which is which?
Yeah, I'm going to take you through each one that we've got. The first one we've got is this lovely frame die set, which is not just dies, it's actually stamps. There's 11 pieces in this one packet alone. And it creates this beautiful, almost like a creator card. So lots of different things that you can do with it. It's got an outer piece, an inner piece. It's got your celebrate in there as well. And then it's got all of those stamps, which just mean you can make whatever you want, configuration-wise. If you just want to use the die itself and not any of the stamps or the dies that come with it, you absolutely can. I think that one's a great value. Honestly, I say great value for money, because now what you can choose is you can choose some floral dies. Now, that's all the dies that you're getting. You're getting in total 8 in this one. And it's not just the dies, it's the foliage, shall we say, the little leaves in there as well. And these are going to be great for your foam. They're going to be great for paper, vellum, whatever it is that you want to, you know, make your flowers out of. Absolutely fabulous. And it's the precious peony metal die and in there. We've got some stamps and dies in this one. So this came from our garden party. So this is that lovely vintage bird cage where you've got stamps in there, as well as their matching dies. So each one has got a stamp, and each one of those stamps has got a matching die, so you don't have to fussy cut. So it can act as a topper. So that's another great easy way to do it.
That one was very, very popular when we launched it.
And
Birdcage is
this
lovely,
one
isn't it?
as well. Yeah, birdcage. It covers so many different occasions.
I've not seen
I
this
love
one
the
before.
vintage parasol, or should we call it the dainty lace parasol, which is just absolutely beautiful. You've got this lovely stamp set with that lovely doily design in each one, and then you've also got your fabulous dies that then over the top just cut them out for you. So again, they can act as toppers. You've got the choice. You've got the two-way choice of that one. One of our Sharon Callis die sets in this one. This is that heartfelt greetings. It stays connected into your cardstock as well. So with the use of this die, that middle piece is suspended, but that's because of the nature of the die. It's absolutely beautiful, and it's got your lovely thank you sentiment in there as well, which is just stunning. And the stamps as well. So there's stamps in there too. So that's your just which one was that one? Thank you. Then we've got sending blessings. This is a lovely one as well. Exactly the same concept, where you've got the die, it stays connected into that cardstock, so it like suspends itself in the centre, including the word, and then you've got the stamps that then fit into the top and to the bottom of there. So then this one, it focuses on the butterflies. Another one from the Sharon Callis is the happy birthday, the one that we use the most, and I reckon this one, I honestly reckon this one will fly, because again, it's one of those essential dies that you need in your crafty stash. Same concept, where you've got the die, the sentiment suspended in that centre because it stays connected into the cardstock, with the stamps as well. So you've got a present and balloons in that one. So a really useful one in itself. And then the last one of that one is the thinking of you. So the thinking of you, same concept, same die, well, different dies, but obviously the same concept of that. And again, it's down to you. So there might be that you want thinking of you and happy birthday, well, you're only going to pay for one because that one's going to come for free. But you don't have to, you know, that's not me telling you you've got to have that. You can choose what you want. Now, one of the biggest ones that we've got in this pick and mix is this beautiful, big statement piece, shaped die, and it creates the actual card. So that card that you can see, they're all your dies that are in there. So it creates that LO concept card. So it's
that can be for any occasion, can't it?
Yeah,
absolutely.
Just
because you want
yeah, just because if you want to send something to someone. One of our big slimline cut and emboss folders, stunning. Love this one. A beautiful one with a floral design on there as well. So it simply is, and I'll just take that out so you can see the size of it. It's got metal into there, as well as your embossing detail. So it die cuts and embosses at the same time, and is absolutely fabulous. Now the rest that I'm going to show you here are what I call embellishment stamps and die sets. So this one is, and I forget that right, it is the Builder Border. So you've got your banners in there, you've got your candles, you've got all sorts of different things, from presents to love hearts to balloons, the different types of banners, and each one has has got its own die set as well. So it can stamp and die cut, or you can use them on their own, It's entirely up to you.
Wow, nice. So many choices.
So many choices
to choose from.
And I'm still going. We've got heartfelt wishes. So in this one, you've got your flower stamps, your flower dies, and you've got some sentiments in there as well. So I think that's a nice one. And you can see the stamps in there, and each one of those stamps has got a corresponding die. Again, independently used or used together. This one's another useful stamp and die set. They came out with some concept boxes that we had. However, these are really useful in terms of the sentiments that's in there, and then again all of the die cut pieces. And this one's called the birthday greetings, so again a really useful one in that. We have the love and marriage, so if you're focusing on your love cards and your marriage cards, then you've got the right sentiments and all of the dies, and some nice little nesting dies in there as well. So it's a really useful set, and again it may be that you want to choose
elements.
Yeah, it's a lot in there.
£7.50 today if you go for the buy one get one free.
This one is your happy anniversary, so based around your anniversaries, because you've got all the numbers and the ordinals in there, and you've got some extra little flower details, wedding rings, champagne flutes, lots in there in terms of a stamp, but then you've got all the matching dies as well. And like I said, some nice little nesting dies in that top corner.
Yeah, definitely.
So again, that's a really good set that's into there. Still on this theme, we've got the many congratulations. So again, you've got like new house, lots of different things, new baby.
I feel like it's how to choose. Like, I kind of want them
honestly,
all. I mean, you could have them all
definitely.
if you wanted,
And each one of these stamp sets have got their own dies in there as well, and some extra die features in. And then lastly, in that one, we've got the joyful birthday. So again, a really useful one in terms of banners, balloons, cupcakes, sentiments, and then all of the dies as well. That can either be used on their own, together, and that's either stamps or die sets.
So there is a huge amount to choose from. So all you need to do is pop 2 into your baskets, and you will get it as a buy one get one free deal, which takes these down to £7.50 per one. And that is for you to get your stamp and die sets. Maybe you want that cut and emboss folder. Whatever you decide to go for, it gives you that fabulous saving that you have got. Keep on checking out, and if you do want to ask to have a little look at any of them, you're thinking, oh, which one was it? Send us a quick message. You can let us know, and we can always come back across to it for you. That's not a problem. Well done. Now, I mentioned the tape pens. I had to give you a little bit of a heads up on the fact that something really special is about to happen with these. Now, we know that tape pens are always so popular, so used, absolutely fabulous, great strength and everything like that as well. But I've never seen a deal like this. It doesn't make sense. They always sell so well.
No, I know.
So why would we say, have one for free?
Exactly. So these are, we sell these, when I say sell, hundreds of thousands of our tape pens globally across the world. Super strong, double-sided, and it's a dry adhesive, so it's a super strong double-sided adhesive that's perfect for construction, mats and layers, whatever you want to stick this down to. It's really good stuff. As our lovely Laura, who's in our ear today, she uses it for wrapping, so that you don't have the ugly, this ugly side of like.
It looks so much better.
It does.
It really does.
So again, really fabulous, super strong, 22 metres. Wow. Now this one, this is perfect for all of your die cut elements, like your intricate die cuts. When you want to stick something down, you've got that lovely it hits all the right spots. It doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't give the seepage of glue anywhere. And again, it's the dry glue. It's not the wet glue. It's the dry one, but double-sided adhesive as well. So clever. Do you know, if I was to say anything, we cannot keep up with the demand of the dotty tape pen, because literally we sell hundreds and hundreds of thousands of these.
We had it for months when it was out of stock, didn't we? Do you remember that?
It was about 6 months, 7 months, like that, wasn't it? Yeah. Something we didn't have.
And we kept being like, is it back? Is it back? Now, what we're doing today, first time ever, it's only for this birthday day, this birthday deal. Both for $4.99. Normally, you'd be going, get brilliant, $4.99, I've got that one. No, you can have both of them today, OK? So £4.99 for you to be able to get them. That is absolutely... Imagine you spend $4.99 and you win £2,000. £2,000 worth of stuff for $4.99.
Can I just tell you as well, that's 44 metres of tape that you're getting for $4.99. Just put that into the equation. $4.99 for 4 44 metres. And this time, you're going to get one of each. If you've never tried our tape pens before, for $4.99 today and a chance of going in that drawer, I just think it's worth just to try it, because I know you'll come back and use it over and over again. It's one of those things that I never want to run out of. I've had it happen to me before where I've run out of it, and I genuinely mean it. To get both today for that low price that you're seeing on the screen is incredible.
But we see it on our shows. I don't know if we really go a day, and that is not just with Crafter's Companion, that's across the board, where we don't see these pens coming out and being used. You know, it's because